Directions for questions 1 to 7. The hills and mountains are often regarded as epitome of permanence. Epitome means highest level of permanence, successfully resisting the destructive forces of nature. But in fact, they tend to be relatively short-lived in geological terms. Geological terms means in comparison to the age of the earth. So in comparison to the age of the earth, the hills and mountains, they change a lot. Many new mountains come up and many of the existing mountains will be destroyed. Earth is a dynamic body and its surface is continuously altering or changing, slowly on the human time scale, but relatively rapidly when compared to the great age of the earth, and the age of the earth is around 4.5 billion years. Now, there are two primary forces that act on the hills and mountains. One is the constructive process, such as uplift, that cause the formation of mountains, and the other is the destructive forces, such as erosion, that destroy away the landforms, such as mountains. So, this is the first paragraph. The second paragraph talks about the constructive process, that is, the processes that cause uplift or processes that make mountains. Now, one is the crashing of plates. The surface of the earth, that is Earth's crust, has been divided into various plates. These plates move among themselves and occasionally they crash into each other and they force the rock up and it causes mountains. Another one is earthquakes. Earthquakes can also cause mountains. And finally, the third type of mountain may be formed as a result of volcanic activity. So the second paragraph talks about the various constructive processes, that is volcanic activity, crashing of plates, and also earthquakes. The next paragraph talks about erosion, that is how mountains are destroyed. The exposed rocks are attacked by various weather processes and they are broken down and carried away. And in any landscape, there is always a battle between the forces of uplift and those of erosion. And finally, it says that living things also contribute to this change in landscape. The tree roots force their way into rocks and they crack the rocks or break the rocks, leading to erosion. And it speeds up the splitting up of rocks. In contrast to this, roots of grasses and small plants, they prevent erosion. So it talks about the various factors that contribute to uplift as well as the destructive forces. Let us start with the questions now. Which of the following statements is true of changes in Earth's landscape? Look at option A. They occur more often by uplift than by erosion. No, both uplift and erosion, both of them occur. So it is mostly by uplift is wrong. They occur only at special times. No, both uplift and erosion, they both occur continuously, especially erosion. They occur less frequently now than they once did. That is probably true, but it is not mentioned in the passage. They occur quickly in geological terms. That is true. So the geological age is around 4.5 billion years, and compared to that, the formation and destruction of mountains, it happens quickly. Hence, D is the right answer. Which of the following sentences below best expresses the essential information in the highlighted sentence in the passage? The highlighted sentence is the first line. Hills and mountains are often regarded as the epitome of permanence, successfully resisting the destructive forces of nature. But in fact, they tend to be relatively short-lived in geological terms. That is, in comparison to the age of the earth, the hills and mountains are very short-lived. They are not permanent. That is given in option B. Although they seem permanent, hills and mountains exist for a relatively short period of geological time. Hence, B is the right answer. one cause of mountains formation is what? Mountain formation is a constructive process. Three processes have been mentioned. One is volcanic activity, another is earthquake, and the third one is crashing of Earth's plates. So effect of climatic change on sea level, that is not mentioned. So A is wrong. Slowing down of volcanic activity. No, actually it is the volcanic activity that causes mountain formation, not slowing down. So B is wrong. Force of Earth's crustal plates hitting each other. Yes, that is one of the reasons for mountain formation. Hence C is the right answer. In the first paragraph, the Earth is described as what? So this is the first paragraph. Here it is said that Earth is a dynamic body. So Earth is described as a dynamic body. So in the first paragraph, Earth is described as a dynamic body. Hence C is the right answer. Grass and other small plants are said to do what? Now that is given in the last line. That is, grass and other small plants, they hold the soil and they reduce erosion. So prevent erosion. A is the right answer. Which of the following is mentioned as a cause of uplift except what? Now three reasons have been mentioned as a cause of uplift. That is earthquakes, then volcanic activities, and also crashing of plates. So what is not mentioned, that is what you need to find out. That is option C, sea waves. Uplift is considered as a what? Uplift is a formation of mountains, and that is considered as a constructive process. Hence B is the right answer.